Alright guys, how y'all doing today? Going to be playing a game called In-Terror-Gation. It is a game where we're a psychiatrist and we have to interrogate a woman from a bizarre case of kidnapping and trying to find out what actually happened or trying to get, some stuff out of her. But other than that, this game is heavily inspired by Lovecraft and Lovecraftian lore and Junji Ito. I don't know if you guys ever read any of his comics or his manga. They're really creepy. And, well, of course, if you're familiar with Lovecraftian horror, that is creepy as well, too. All right, so this game is free. It is on itch.io. If you guys want to go look it up, give it a try. And, hopefully y'all enjoy this video. If y'all do, please leave a like, subscribe. It helps me out in a big way. And hope you all having a great day yourselves. And enough of that, let's get into it. For the past few months, there's been this patient. She was a victim of abduction, as well as bizarrely a natural homicide. Normally, she wouldn't be in our jurisdiction, but during her rescue, she attacked the police and tried to escape numerous times, which led to her being placed in our care. Ah, bro, let that shit go. Then there's her behavior. Family members reported that she was acting differently, a total personality change. She's never provided any clear answers on what happened. Oddly, she suddenly made a request stating she was finally willing to talk. They put me in charge of her interrogation. I felt it'd be a good idea to ask the police for any evidence they were willing to share with me. Given her history of being uncooperative with questioning, thankfully they let me have a binder containing some of the evidence they collected. Not all of it, granted, but hopefully it'll be enough to finally get the truth of what happened. What is up with the screaming? Game sounds scary already.
Okay, I'm ready. Could you bring the patient in?
Alright, bring her in.
Now, before we get started, can you give me your name for the record, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's, Heather. My
What's
name's
up, Heather?
Heather.
What's up, Heather? What the hell is this? Patients folder? Interrogation tips. While the time is limited, it is best to look through all the documents. Not all questions have a contradiction. Proceed to the next question if nothing seems to be wrong to avoid wasting time. Avoid picking things that aren't contradictions. All it does is making you lose time. If you're out of time, you can no longer browse for the information. Use your tape recorder to rehear the last thing the suspect said. Okay, so select contradiction, give dialogue, cycle between pages, show and hide binder. Bro, what is up with all this screaming? Alright, reason for admission to hospital. Patient was a victim of abduction. During her rescue, she acted out and assaulted police, heavily injuring a few officers. My bad. She was planned to be held temporarily while being given therapy. But after numerous attempted escapes and continued attacks on people around her, she was committed to this facility. Additional information on the patient. Patient has proven to not be completely honest with doctors. Many staff have reported that her claims and information are incorrect. Currently, the patient seems to give no indication that she has any known disorders, rather that her constant lying is in order to hide something. Due to her frequent violent outbursts and escape attempts, she has been confined to a wheelchair during any and all activities. Okay, don't trust her. Right. Letter from Police Department. We're sorry to say, due to the active status of investigation, the police are unable to provide any notes from investigators. However, the precinct is willing to work with Innsmount. I don't know how to say that. Can't really read it right. In some capacity. So we sent you a binder containing any evidence we're currently using. We hope this is ample support to help with your interrogation of the patient. Dude, I hate cursive. Alright, police report. Detail of event. Officers responded to a 911 call about individuals entering an abandoned house. Upon entering the premises, officers found one living victim in the body of an unidentified individual. Judging by the state of the two, it is estimated that there have been just a few hours. The surviving victim had been restrained to a chair. She was conscious and cognizant, but would not answer questions. The body of the unidentified girl was discovered just a few feet from the survivor. Both individuals arrived at the same time based on their state of their clothing. The body was in an unnatural state. The entire body, including limbs, was twisted and deformed, and was in a state that closely resembled late stages of decomposition. The identity has yet to be determined due to these factors. How is she decomposing if they were like their clothes? I don't know. Actions taken following the survivor's rescue: she immediately assaulted the officers present, leading to two police casualties due to severe injuries. The woman was quickly detained and medical support was called, but she had been uncooperative with questioning. A Virginia ID was found on the scene, so the present staff will be looking into why she is here and notifying any family. Yeah, so she like basically assaulted the officers and so badly that they ended up just dying. Okay, all right. So we read everything, and okay. So all right, let's play this tape.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's, Heather. My name's Heather.
Okay, that's where she's full of shit, bro. Her name is Darcy Widow. Yeah. So we got to make sure she's not lying. So she already lied. That's not her name.
That's not what it says in your patient record.
Oh, right. Heather's, just a nickname of mine. It's Darcy. Sorry for the confusion.
Right.
You aren't from around here, are you? Could you tell me what state?
State? Sure. It's Pennsylvania.
All right. So we got to go back and forth and check the information. Um, something I read here. Right here. Following the survivor's rescue, she immediately assaulted the officers present. The woman was quickly detained and medical support was called, but she had been uncooperative with questioning. A Virginia ID was found on the scene, so present staff will be looking into why she is here and notifying any family. So she's from Virginia. I'm telling you, she's full of shit. She's lying.
The police report says you're from Virginia, though.
Ah, right. Sorry. I always get Pennsylvania and Virginia mixed up, you know?
No, I don't.
'Cause
I don't
they
know.
are so close.
Are you talking to me of your own volition?
Yeah, of course. I just want to give my side of the story.
Your side of the story. I guess next question.
Alright, thanks for that information. It's just a formality for the records.
Yeah, it, seemed that way.
Now, we don't have all the time in the world, so I won't bother you with going over the details. To keep it short, I need to ask you some questions about the university and your abduction.
Alright, that's fine. Go ahead.
As I'm sure you remember, you requested this meeting. The police have provided me with a binder containing some of their evidence, which I'll be using to make sure you're taking this discussion seriously. They told me that you were quite uncooperative during initial questioning. It's just to make sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for, agreeing to this.
She's
Okay.
full of shit.
So, first of all, could you tell me a bit more about your experience at university?
Yeah. I was abducted at Harvard University, which is where I went to. It was, fine. It's not as if my grades were bad or anything. I got on well, I guess. Until the, abduction, of course.
Okay. So the abduction. Oh, we got a timer now. This thing is going down little by little. Alright, so damn, what the hell is this? I didn't even see this over here on the side. That is downright disturbing. Unidentified female corpse. That is scary. Alright, so there's a lot more information now. But we have a time limit, so I don't think we're gonna be able to read all this.
It's a fairly big university, with lots of fields and classes. What did you major in?
My major? Well, I took a bachelor's degree, so I took a lot of classes that weren't part of it. But it was, management.
She majored in management. So, okay, we read this. We read Virginia father Alan Whittle has made a public statement about his plans to file a lawsuit against Harvard University over what happened to his daughter, claiming that Harvard failed to assure the safety of my daughter and clearly lacked anything resembling background check on staff. A few weeks ago, Harvard University student Darcy Whittle was abducted from the university and brought to an abandoned house near 23rd West Road Street, where she was later found by police bound to a chair next to an unidentified human corpse. Complicating matters is that Darcy herself was shortly arrested for assaulting the officers on duty, making multiple escape attempts while in custody. The father has stated that his daughter would never act like this. I can only blame the university for no doubt letting her hang around bad crowds. And Widow continues to mention that he will be taking on the lawsuit alone, citing his own career history as one of Virginia's most successful lawyers. His final statement for reporters was, if Harvard thinks they can get away with blind disregard for the student, do not care. Student with complaint, Darcy Widow, student major literature. That is where she's lying, literature. Student interest, Heather Baker. I guess that's a dead girl management. Heather was in. Okay, look, she's full of shit.
Your college records state that you majored in literature.
The liar.
I guess that was just a mistake.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I majored in literature. My head's just kind of all over the place, you know?
Uh-oh, your head is all over the
Did
place.
you make any friends during your time at university? Any strong relationships with anyone?
I mean, of course, I had a couple of friends. Are you asking if I had a boyfriend or something? I never really had any strong relationships with anyone, to
You're
be
a damn
honest.
liar.
Mostly just, acquaintances.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't last because you're just a liar. Returning home, they stay. Friends witness a strange occurrence. 23rd West Road. Wanted persons report. James, anthropology professor at Harvard University, has not shown up for work in quite some time. Has failed to report these absences to university. Neither the police nor university staff have been able to get in touch with them. The person is wanted for questioning related to potential involvement in abduction of university student Darcy Whittle and homicide of and as of yet an unidentified female victim. It is thought that he may be dangerous, so caution should be exercised when confronting the suspect. Professor's email log. Alright, I was able to get my hands on the plane tickets. Our flight is in 5 days from now because I'd rather not risk staying here for long after what will happen. People will get suspicious. Whatever you have planned with her, so just taking care of it the next few days and fast. Once we've taken care of any loose ends, we'll make our exit out of the state. Ooh, what do we got here? Plane tickets? Darcy Whittle and James Murphy.
These plane tickets seem to suggest otherwise.
Those. Ah, right.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got your ass.
Yeah, those. Me and the professor weren't, super close, I guess. I
Uh-oh.
wouldn't call it a strong relationship. He was the one who bought the tickets anyway.
Can you think of any reason why you might have been
Goddamn
abducted?
liar.
I honestly have no idea. I mean, it's not like I'm rich or anything. My parents don't make too much money, so I can't imagine they wanted something like a ransom or anything.
That's where you're full of it. I just read your father was a retired lawyer. Lawyers make money, bro. You're a liar. Right here. Virginia's most successful lawyers. His own career history.
Isn't your father a highly successful lawyer?
Oh, he is, isn't he?
This is the lie after
I mean,
lie.
I still wouldn't say that, he makes all that much.
Were you responsible for the death of the other person in that room?
What? No way, of course, I wasn't. Did you see what happened to that body? How could I have caused that?
I don't know. You tell me.
When you were abducted, Was there another person at the scene with you and the corpse?
It's a little hard to remember, but I'm pretty sure it was just me and the person during the,
It was the
kidnapping.
professor. Because they said they have to tie up any loose ends. Right here. Crime scene, broken men's glasses.
This photo of the crime scene shows a pair of glasses.
Well, lots of people wear glasses just for fashion's sake. They might be non-prescription.
Were you involved in what happened?
Oh, she's getting
Are
mad.
you joking? I already told you. How could I have been involved in that?
Most people with no involvement don't attack the police and attempt to escape.
You can't be serious. I was in shock. I had just been abducted and there was a dead body. I wasn't thinking right.
You don't seem to have been doing a lot of thinking right. You're still trying to avoid the police, and even after requesting this meeting, you continue to lie and
I like
mix
this
yourself up with another person. Make it make sense, Darcy.
Make
If
it make
that's even
sense.
who you are. I'm starting to think you don't even know yourself.
Yeah,
look,
Darcy.
Look, I'm just not in the right headspace. Just give me a moment, and I swear I'll tell you everything.
Sorry, but I just don't have time to be led around with lies and excuses. I'll
Tell
get
her.
one of the staff members to take you back to your cell and check back in a week.
In a
That should
week.
be enough time to get your thoughts straight.
Wait, hold on.
Get them straight.
I don't have a week. I need to talk to you now.
I'm sorry, but our time is up.
Time is
I
up.
can't let you
Oh
leave.
shit. What was that?
What the hell is going on?
Sorry, but I don't have much time before it finds me.
Wrong with your
I need
voice?
you right here, right now.
What exactly
need
are
me?
you?
Well, I guess there's not much point in hiding it. I'm not exactly human. I suppose you could call me an entity. One using this body to hide in your world.
Oh, you a fucking
I'm
liar.
losing control of my grasp on this reality, though, and I need your help to fix it.
Alright, this is pretty trippy, but I'm not gonna call you entity because you're just a fucking liar. Okay.
You mentioned something trying to find you. What's trying to find you?
Where I'm from, there are powerful beings that even I'm hesitant to describe, that even something like me shouldn't bother. But I did, and now it's after me, and I'm not just going to let it take me. So, I'm hiding from it.
Okay, what are you hiding from? If you're reading this, it means I'm gone. Given everything I've involved myself in, I can only hope I'm just dead. Any alternatives are too chilling to consider. All I can offer are my deepest apologies for what I've done. The one that forced my hand on these awful deeds made me feel as if I had no choice but to follow orders. I wish I could tell you everything, but even just writing this is a great struggle. I can only say this: it wasn't my choice, and I hope to make this right. Yes, hold on to this like your life depends on it. If you have misfortune to confront them, it may just aid you, Jim or JM. Reading this means you're now trapped in that thing's pocket reality. It won't let you leave until it gets what it wants, and if you refuse to do so, it will result in the end of all life as we know it. However, after rigorous research, I can only say there is a third option. First, you need to have a symbol present during the event. Then try to find ways to contradict the entity as best as you can. I couldn't explain why, but for some reason being confronted seems to break its hold just enough for the symbol to reveal a 4-word code phrase. When all 4 words are revealed to you, say them aloud directly to it. Godspeed and best of luck to you. Okay, alright, so...
What was the real reason behind your relationship with the professor?
He was just someone that knew about the world and was willing to help me. I can't afford to get caught. It's a far greater issue than you think.
I don't know what else to ask her.
The professor's confession says something quite different.
Alright, so I had to do a bit of coercing, but
Oh, this chick's
still,
tweaking.
he helped me prepare for rituals and events. as well as other things. I needed his help. I had to be assertive.
Where is the professor now?
He is no longer in this reality. He was taken to another. He screwed up during the last event while setting something up. Not sure if he can get back or not.
Damn, that guy got sent to like the realm of Cthulhu. Not sure if we could get back or not. Hey, everything's just switching and changing.
What was the actual reason for this abduction?
I wouldn't call it an abduction. No one was forced into it. It was just a ritual to help maintain my control and keep me hidden.
You hidden.
So what happened to that body?
We ran out of time during the event. The being I'm hiding from, the hunter, got to her. And well, you see why I'm on the run.
Messed her up. I don't know what to ask her.
Why? Was there a third person at the event anyway?
It was just something the professor decided at the last minute. No reason for her to be there at all.
Chan. Now there's a letter there. Or a word there.
Did you even know who that classmate was?
Nobody important. Probably just one of the professor's students. I've got no idea who she might be, to be honest.
I don't know, man.
These records seem to show that you two did a class assignment together. Plus, there was the confusion over names earlier. You called yourself Heather at first.
Are you serious? How is this remotely important? Were you not listening when I said we don't have a lot of time?
Good bodies.
Listen, we are out of time. I'll need you to recite this incantation to hide me from the hunter.
Lead line.
This is crucial. If the hunter gets me, it will have an opening into this world. It will destroy all life as you know it. No question. Hiding me will save the world. So I trust you know the right choice here.
Are there no other options? Nothing else that can prevent this?
There is no other way. You have to make the decision.
I don't know. I don't trust her. She's just been lying the whole entire time.
I suppose an action is a choice of its own.
Sorry, but this is just too much to handle all at once.
Well, at least I won't be alone in the inevitable suffering.
Damn. I only lasted a scant few seconds, but I remember the horror that I let into our world. Whatever that thing I interrogated was, it was telling the truth about one thing. The being that hunted it was so much more powerful than it was. The worst part wasn't the agonizing pain of my body being devoured by that thing or even the lingering thoughts of whether I'll be suffering like this forever. No, the worst part was that I could vividly hear the billions of people screaming in torment as they met the end I had mistakenly unleashed on them. What? That sucks. All right, guys, that was Interrogation. It is a short horror game. Well, not really that short. It probably lasted me like 25 minutes or 30. Kind of felt like that. And it is very tricky. You got to pick the right information to question it about it. If you pick the wrong information, the timer goes down a lot faster. Little chunks get knocked off. And other than that, it is really creepy, disturbing. I don't know if I'm going to be playing it again to get the other endings. Maybe in the future I will, but for right now, I think I've kind of had enough. It's kind of a little bit stressful, but in other words, it is an amazing game, uh, unique, and it is great. The whole mystery about what is going on, and honestly, I don't know what that creature was or the other creature was that came for her and killed her. It looked like a giant insect or spider, and it just took over the whole entire hospital. But other than that, it was a great game, and I can't wait to see when they'll probably make another game like this, which I think they should. And other than that, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all did, please leave me a like, subscribe, helps me out, greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to watch my videos as always. Hope you all having a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Laters.